And these are the waves crashing in along the bike path right at the curve on Lakeshore Drive. And we've seen numerous people walking and driving along the bike path here this morning literally be swept from their bikes and swept from their feet. In fact, the Office of Emergency Management and the Park Service Park District have been monitoring our feed here this morning, and they're currently looking at taking some corrective action here this morning, or at least maybe some precautionary action. A couple things going on with the lake today. This is a potentially dangerous situation because we do have a storm warning that is up for Lake Michigan, and that's because we're seeing 12 to 16 foot high waves across the lake today. And meanwhile, in the southern end of the lake, 14 to 18 foot swells across southern Indiana, across the southern end of the lake in Indiana, I should say. We also have a gale warning up for the lake, and the rip current risk is very high. So if you are sucked into the water, this is not a day you actually want to spend any time in the water, because those rips can actually pull you straight back out into the lake. Very dangerous situation. We see that numerous times.
That guy just turned around. He was out there. He was running one way. Yeah. There was a wave that hit. He turned around.
You know what?
Smart guy.
I would like to proclaim him as wise.
Yeah.
He just turned.
He see stuff like that.
I'm not going to even mess with it. I'm going to turn around.
Yeah. We're going to continue to have the waves here today. We're going to continue to have the winds as well. In fact, this hour we're seeing a wind gust of 45 miles per hour at Gary. So even though both of our airports seeing wind gusts in the 20 mile per hour.
Oh!
No.
That is not good.
That guy.
So he was swept into the water. Oh,
yeah.
Look, he is right at the edge there.
He's getting his.
There's his
bike. Right at the edge. You know, and we're obviously at the point now.
You know,
we're at the point now. This really needs to be shut down.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we've seen several people knocked off their feet. That guy, I mean, his bike was in there practically.
Because if this doesn't get shut down, if someone gets swept out over that wall into the swimming lanes there, I mean, we're now talking about a water rescue.
Yeah, you're not kidding. And Mark, I know that the water temperature could be somewhat of an issue, but you're also dealing with waves that are potentially smashing people against the shoreline there, the concrete. And that could be a very dangerous situation.
Well, absolutely. Anna, you're looking at the waves coming in, smashing against the concrete there. Right there on the right-hand side of your screen, the swells are going up and down the little wall that normally separates where you walk from the lake. If you just take a look at that, you can see those swells kind of going up 3-4 feet up and down the wall right along the lake there. Not even talking about the bike path. So again, that makes the water rescues very dangerous.
Well, and Mark, you know, as you said earlier, the Park District was watching Fox, Good Day Chicago, and saw this video, and now is putting in a call to OEMC. So right now, they're just in the initial stages, and I think they need to really fast forward this several steps, because the Park District was going to make a call to OEMC, then discuss with OEMC what needs to be done. Well, I think at this point, there's no question. It needs to be shut down for safety purposes.
Well, especially when you see what we just saw there. What you're witnessing here, and this is not just a normal recreational day at the beach. I mean, we are talking about the lake being quite dangerous today because of the high rip current risk, because of the gale warnings, because of the storm warning that is posted for the lake. So the lake is a potentially very dangerous spot. So if you're swept into the lake, that's going to create some huge problems.
And this is how important our viewers are, too, because we actually got this tip from a viewer who had been watching this from his condo window and kept watching this happen, people nearly being swept into Lake Michigan. Yeah. So he called us and said, please send the helicopter. We need to let people know about this.
Well, I have a friend who actually just texted me a second ago telling me that he was out there. He's like, I'm not sure if I was in the video or not, but he texted me saying he's out there, so hopefully we'll get him on the phone. But he's saying, I mean, it's awful out there.
Well, what it seems to be doing is catching everyone by surprise. They're running along, and it seems like it's dry and it's fine, and then all of a sudden the waves sweep up. At that one particular spot there at the Oak Street curve along Lakeshore Drive, and just nearly sweeping. We've seen bikes, people, dogs nearly swept into the water.
Right.
Probably just a matter of time before they do shut this down, don't you think?
Well,
you would hope.
And we were talking with one of our colleagues here in our web department, Tala, and I believe, Tala, it was your boyfriend or somebody that they know that actually got swept into this water, and their computer actually was completely destroyed.
Wow.
All right, Sandra, we're going to be right back with more. We'll stick with this story, but have more coming up after a break.
2013 was a grim reminder of the potential destruction a volatile atmosphere can unleash. Just 11 days prior, a killer EF5 tornado ended the lives of 23 people, injured almost 400, and destroyed over 12,000 homes as it ripped a mile-wide path through Moore, Oklahoma. Achieved severe status. Here we are keeping an eye on all three bases that eventually join forces to become one organized storm. At 38, the brilliant minds at the Storm Prediction Center issued a tornado warning. Now we are about to witness the birth of a record-breaking tornado that will eventually grow to over 2.5 miles wide.
That is not cool. Wow. Man. Alright. That is ugly. Ugly tornado. Look at the size of that monster. Jesus. There goes. Look at that. Jesus. Man. Holy hell. Alright, this is gonna get really ugly really fast here. That. God. This is ugly. I gotta stop and take some pictures.
The multiple vortex tornado was moving faster now, growing in size, and while tailgating a line of other vehicles, I calculated a direct hit, so I whipped the car around and headed back west.
We're going blowing sideways, and there's a tornado next to me. People are gonna die today. Might be me. That's a massive tornado right there. Wrapped in rain.
Here we're blasting east, trying to catch up to the monster, which is now making a hard left turn. But I had to stop and help a panicked woman standing in the road.
Somebody I can borrow. My house is over by the airport. My husband is there. I'm here babysitting my grandkids.
Yep, I sure do. What's your phone number?
It's 918.
Hold on, who are we calling? Hang on.
No.
You're fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
918.
918.
This clip reveals man's best friend's internal struggle between loyalty and self-preservation.
Get into shelter. Do you have shelter here?
We've got a storm cellar with no door on it.
The worst is past. Get in it. Your phone isn't working?
Oh my God.
Everything's fine.
The house is right across the street from the airport. It's my house.
It happened right next to you. You're fine.
Okay.
Well, their phone is ringing, so here I gotta roll up the window because the gear's getting.
At this point, the tornado is at peak width, a 2.6 mile wide EF5, the widest tornado ever recorded.
Tornado's still on the ground.
From my perspective, that appeared to be the end of the tornado's life. However, several other areas of strong rotation are now evident on radar, including
gosh, I just can't see. I cannot see a freaking thing. Oh. I can't see. Let it cover the sun too. Look at that. Wow, it's like cool but creepy. Wow, look at it move. Closer. Before I get there. Oh, look at it. There's dark in it. Wow, look at that. I'll put it this way out. Look at how dark it is. Dark behind there. Here goes the sun. It's getting dark. It's like night to the sun. Here goes the sun.
There it goes. Power flash.
get ready to back up. You gotta make perfectly sure it doesn't like it's gonna expand beyond. Yeah, huge. Look at the horizontal vortex, guys. The sinking motion. Houses! This is not good, guys. Yeah, let's pull up. All right, hold on. Get out of my way, please. There's debris coming down to the sky right here, guys. Down! Stop here! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm watching it. Dead. I'm watching the left edge. Get down soon. Talk to me. Okay, hand it off. We gotta move, you guys. No, we don't.
Yes, I am a trained weather spotter wanting to report a large fire.
That's just debris coming! Get in! Get in! Big debris! Drop it down?
No, let's move forward.
No, I can't even see it.
Okay.
It's about to get real windy. Get hit by debris. Get hit by debris. We get an inflow jet, guys. Get your seatbelt on. Watch out for debris, guys. We got debris coming around. Go, Joel. You got it.
Back edge.
Joel, look at the occlusion. Look at that. Well, it's almost here. Dang it. Here it comes. It's a lot of dirt. Oh, there goes the sun. Well, here comes the dirt now. Holy cow. Can't see anything out there anymore.
That is crazy, man. Holy cow.
Isn't that cool?
That is rad.
Did you see it? We're coming in though? Wasn't that
Oh, yeah.
awesome?
Can't even see anything out there.
No, just like that, I can't get hold of my wife. Huh? Hopefully we've got things closed down at the house.
That's unreal.
Волны нету нихуя, блядь, падает. Здесь была, во-во-во. Полетела. Уебались бы все. Да не стоит балбасывать. А, нахуй, да, отсюда ранится. Опа. Нихуя еще. А, нахуй. Ебать, надо сколько снять. Сука, вот это видео. Бля, что в самый лучший момент еще закончится. Ну что падение не зафотаешь, что ли, ёбаный рот? Блять, как бы самому не уебаться еще. Пизда, как бы дойти еще до дома-то, ебаный рот. Надо вызывать нахуй помощь. А пизда, умрем нахуй, не вспомнит никто. Хули управления нет, хода нету. Стоим нахуй, помираем. Жратвы до 5 числа нахуй. Вот что делать вообще? Руками, белый шквал, ёпта. Я ебу собак. Да, готов. Нахуй сразу не крыка готов. Пизда нашим денежкам. Охуеть. Нихуя он таранит.